Hey, feeder. Hey, kitty charms. Hey, Vanna. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kermit. Olivia. Anunnaki. Hey, Rara. Who is it? Uh, hey, Brutus. Al Jaffee was artist for Mad Magazine. Hey, Priscilla. Hey, Color Purple. Titney. Welcome for 4 months. Thank you for 4 months, Titney. Hey, Jada. Hey, Private Dancer. Yes, he did die, Brutus. Hey, Faiza. Hey, Polly. Hey, Jade. That's why R.I.P. Yeah, he was a very long time artist for Mad Magazine, which yeah, a lot of us grew up on. Do you know his cause of death? Being 102. I mean, I liked it when I was a kid. Who's that? He was Alicia. Al Jaffe was an artist for Mad Magazine. Hey, Carrie. But yeah, I mean, I liked it when I was a kid. I mean, I preferred SNL over Mad TV. He's 102 years old, which fucking yeah, good for him. Like, yeah, it's a great, yeah, it's a long life, and it was, you know, he was pretty. Oh, hi, Danny. Yeah, he was very well recognized among the cartoonist community that he was part of. So, hey, MK. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, it was, yeah, it's sad, but at the same time, yeah, it's a good life. Hey, basic. It's going okay. Particularly employee who tells us not a library. Oh, then I'll speak louder. I have not read Mouse or Harry Picar. I should read Mouse. Like that's one of those graphic novels that absolutely I should read. I just haven't. Haven't. Because you're really hungry to. Ugh. Fucking let him fucking die. Hey, Donut Predator. Uploaded your first two videos. Nice. Cool. Congratulations. Hey, Leonix. The good die young, which is why Henry Kissinger will live to be 150. Which is why Henry Kissinger will never fucking die. Hey, Zero Cool. Jaffee. I'm seeing both spellings on here. Oh no, I think you're right. Give me a second. Hey, Jordan. Ham, asparagus, and salad and pie. Cool. Hey, Liberace. I mean, I haven't really read much about a Liberace, but that sounds pretty weird. That sounds really fucking weird. Fried chicken. I actually had fried chicken for supper. Went to the grocery store today, and picked up some fried chicken while I was there, just from like the ready made. Oreo pie. Yes, Jordan, that would be the best place to send me illustrations. Either my email or my Twitter. Either way works. Speaking of my email, I haven't checked it in a bit. I'm not selling my hair. Person who will remain anonymous. Emails worth checking. Yeah, I don't really go to that particular. Like I don't go to that email address very often. Wade Bowen, welcome for 4 months. Thanks for 4 months, Wade Bowen. Who died? Al Jaffee. He was cartoonist for Mad Magazine. Favorite empire in history? I don't know. Not really a fan of the empires. Really a fan of the empires. I like ancient Greece, which wasn't really empires; it was city-states. Slide into your Twitter DMs. Yeah, you can slide into my Twitter DMs, sure. I haven't read as much about the Ottoman Empire as I should. But was Mad Magazine any good? I mean, varied. Sometimes it was hilarious. Sometimes it missed. Hey, syrup. It was hit or miss depending on what there was to parody. It was like kind of hit or miss depending on what there was to parody at that moment. It wasn't. It wasn't. I got. I moved away from it pretty early. I read it when I was young. I didn't read it for very long. I didn't get many issues of it. I sort of moved away from Mad Magazine pretty fast. It wasn't really my type of humor at the time. What kind of magazine was it? Hey, Jojo. I mean, it was like just parodies of, it was parodies of whatever was popular at the moment. So like movie parodies or TV show parodies, just pop culture parody comics. It was a humor. I mean, it was a humor magazine. Mad Magazine was a humor magazine. Al Rafe? I don't know who that is. Where did love? Yeah, it was a humor magazine. I had the Mad board game. I remember as a kid, like we had the Mad Magazine board game when I was young, where the goal was like to lose all your money as fast as possible. First one to lose board game when I was young, where the goal was like to lose all your money as fast as possible. First one to lose all their money won. Fucking hell, I haven't thought about that. I haven't thought about that board game in years. Holy crap. Reminds me how old I am and how much the world has changed. Indeed, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we hit a point where like Mad Magazine's shitty knockoff competitor ended up being way bigger than on the internet. Cracked. Cracked started off as a shitty knockoff of Mad Magazine, and then with the internet, just became a pretty big deal. What would it take for luck here? I'm not selling my hair. I don't have enough hair to. I don't have enough hair for me to want to part with any. Was Mad board? I mean, yeah, It was fun. It was fun, Den of Predator. The Mad board game was fun. Hey, Pink Caramel. Jenna is not under my bed. There is no under my bed. Hey, Frosty. Why is my face so red? Because it was just in your mom's. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Recently donated 18 inches of hair in honor of my daughter. Aw, that's sweet. That's my mom's doing fine. I'll be seeing her this coming weekend. Hey, Farrell. Nice some evil Jenna. I suppose we'll see. So, I mean, that was sort of the point, Donut Predator. Yeah, it was to be the opposite of regular board games because, it was funny. So, yeah, lose all your money as fast as you can. I think they were right apart from other board games, but I don't remember anything else. More Monopoly? No. I did not get any Easter baskets, ground beef or otherwise. My life is the opposite of Monopoly. Yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling. Hey, Kiwi. Hey, Baxter. I did nothing for Easter, Jordan. Absolutely nothing at all. I went live last night. Hey, meat sweats. Just my nose a little bit. Oh, that sounds shitty. Ah, fine, Kiwi. Kermit, I think it probably depends on who you're playing with. Hey, West Coast. Had a weird dream about me last night. Was it a wet dream? Nah, my mom wasn't feeling very good this weekend. She had a bit of an upset stomach, I guess. So there are fun versions of Monopoly, but they're made to be finished in a reasonable amount of time. I mean, there is that as well. I mean, there are variations that are a little more enjoyable. But honestly, it depends on who you're playing with. Even more than I think a lot of other board games, it really depends on who you're playing with. Because Monopoly is a very long game. So like it needs to be something where you want to spend 2 to 3 hours with this group of people and like not taking it seriously, Magically appeared here in BC and we became instant soulmates. No idea where it came from. Well, dreams are often representative of our deepest wishes, deepest desires. So, oh, I think I got recognized today. I went to the grocery store today, and some dude recognized me from YouTube when I was coming out. Hey, Habibi. Apparently, like recognized me from Chantel's channel. I guess he's sort of like he used to watch Chantel's channel. But yeah, he recognized me. Yeah, which was interesting. Deepest fears not desired. It can be either one, MK. It can go fears or desires. Sometimes our greatest fears are our greatest desires, and vice versa. Hey, plain cheeseburger. Al Jaffee, he was cartoonist for Mad Magazine. No, man, no. No, we just sort of passed each other, and he's like, hey, and it's like, oh, I know you from Tel's channel, from YouTube. That's kind of cool. I mean, yeah, but it's also kind of weird. In other news, I got very angry at something on Twitter. So, had a dream once my ex popped out. And he was on drugs, so my thanks. Those deepest fears. Okay. So, yeah, so there's this douchebag down in Florida who was, talking about some fucking, there's some trans bill going on. There's like some bill about Sarah Kate. Thank you for 3 months, Sarah Kate. Anyway, so they're like having some hearing on some trans-related bill, and this jackass compares trans people to demons, nymphs, which fine, whatever, But then he compared them to mutants. Said it's like watching an X-Men movie, and there are these people parading around, acting like they're mutants from some other planet. And it's like, excuse me? Now it's personal, bitch. Hey, Barbara. You want to start setting X-Men in your transphobia? Oh, now it's fucking on. Mutants are not from another planet to begin with. They're from Earth. Second, the whole point of the X-Men franchise, literally the entire point of the franchise, is acceptance and tolerance, and mutants aren't bad. Who's Al Jaffee? Cartoonist for Mad Magazine. So you're gonna talk about X-Men and then you're going to side with the fucking villains? Not really, Sarah. You're gonna side with fucking Reverend Stryker? No. Get the X-Men out of your mouth, bitch. What I want to say to him. Al Jaffee? Yeah, so Al Jaffee was a cartoonist for Mad Magazine. Blue pill or red pill? I've never watched The Matrix, so I forget which is which. Hey, Scapegoat. I mean, trans women are women, Sarah. That said, it has long been said the best X-Men are women. So so every once in a while, every so often, you'll get someone like claiming that, shouldn't they be X people? But but no, X-Men is fine because everyone already knows that the best X-Men are women. I probably won't have that many more people come in, Barbara. Already at nearly 100, so young Simon Cowell. Okay. Except for the minute. I mean, X-Men was created by Lee and Kirby, and their run was largely forgettable. Hey, Jenny. It was Claremont, Cockrum, and Byrne were sort of the ones who really made the X-Men. I mean, Terry Austin and Glynis Wein as well, and Tom Orzechowski. But I mean, even in there, edited by Ann Senti. Men actor in real life from X-Men at my old job. Ooh, nice. He was a weirdo, but men actor in real life from X-Men at my old job. Ooh, nice. He was a weirdo, but sweet. Is it hard to cancel a YouTube? I have no idea, West Coast. I genuinely don't know. Anyone know if it's hard to cancel a YouTube membership? I would assume not that hard, but couldn't tell you. Do it right on the app. Well, there you go. Hey, Frida. Not that hard. Hey, Ted. Why is it so hard to cancel gym memberships? Because they don't want you to. They want to keep getting your money. So they make it this bizarrely difficult process. They make it hard so that you won't bother, so that they can keep your money. Because they know you're not going to go. They know that most of the people who sign up for a gym membership aren't actually going to end up using it. So by making it as hard to cancel as they possibly can, easy money, free money. They want you to be healthy? No, they don't. They want your money. Flash those gym muscles. No. Don't have enough muscle to flex. Shirt collar is bacon. Huh? I think it all really depends on the person's willpower. Well, yeah. But I mean, we all have a finite amount of willpower. Some people have more than others, but we all have a finite amount of, what we're able to do. I mean, sometimes it's just, going to the gym is just more effort than we're capable of. I'll be honest, I'm cleaning my bathroom. Seems fitting. Good example would be the riddle of steel from Conan the Barbarian. Willpower to overcome fear and obstacles. Hey, Zoe. I don't know. Hey, Juicer. Hate humans and the small talk that kills me at the gym. Fair. Small talk is pretty awful. Jada's talking about bombs. She's allowed. She's a sweetheart. If she's dropping any bombs, she's allowed. She's a sweetheart. I'm sure it's whatever she's bombing is justified. Some people don't give you space in the gym. They be all up in your space. I don't watch any ASMR stuff. Hey, bless their mess. I mean, fair. That's fair, bless. That's definitely fair. Don't not along like how people act at the gym. That's fair. Hey, Zach. I mean, I read what people say about the gym. Isn't that good enough? That should count for something, right? Hey, Paolo. Hi, Scapegoat. Hey, Backrooms. Like every once in a while, I'll see someone talk about going to the gym. You'll do anything, then perish. I'm joking. Got to be active and be involved in it. Well, darn. Nah, I don't think I'll shave my head. I'll die someday, I promise. You just got to keep procrastinating on that one as long as you can. Or go to the gym. No. If you're gonna ask me to go to the gym, Scapegoat, it's not happening. If you're gonna ask anything about, or if you're gonna ask anything about the hot tub, the answer is no. or anything about holes. Actually, no matter what you ask, let's be honest, I'm probably just going to say no. Because I suck. If the government forces me, then I guess I'll go to prison. Can't reveal. Prison Herc. They did not juice her. They said I'm allowed. I just have no interest in it. Hey, sweaty peaches. Attend a yoga class? I don't think so. Doesn't seem for me. Hey, Danger Otter. Exactly, Danger Otter. Told my coworkers they were dumb this morning, hoping I get fired tomorrow. Ted Oz! Thank you for the super sticker, Ted Oz. I don't know what GLHF stands for. Hey, filthy animal. Oh, good luck, have fun. Huh. I'm vaguely disappointed. Yoga is for crazy people. Most killers were yoga teachers. I mean, I would probably go to co-ed gym. If I ever had to go to a gym, I imagine it'd be a co-ed one in Anunnaki. Am I still okay with the Dalai Lama? I mean, I'm not sure how okay I ever really was with the Dalai Lama. But, yeah, I heard about the tongue thing, and yeah, that's weird and gross and creepy. As we're going, it's work. Bruise the size of a large orange on my leg. Well, that sounds uncomfortable. Help me with some stretches. Apparently, it means good luck, have fun, Ted. Backshot does mean to you in the comments. I mean, that tracks. The name like Backshots. Hi, Belly. Let's get physical. No. Let's get physical. No. Most physical thing I want to do is freaking nap. No backrooms, no toe reveal. How's my day going? I didn't sleep much last night. Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. No, I don't wear flip flops. Kim Petras has a new song with Nicki Minaj. Good for her, I guess. Hey, Lisa. Thanks. So, I know the first 10 seasons of Simpsons is just so eminently quotable. Can I say balls? What do I think? Like, one of the Simpsons jokes that just lives rent free in my mind, as the kids say. No. Ding dong. Who is it? Goons. Goons? Hired goons. No. Goons. What? Hired goons. Hired goons? Wikipedia just updated Al Jaffee cause of death. How long did I get for lunch? 30 minutes. I get a 30-minute lunch. I've been napping for my during my lunches. Once I start on my later shift, because I'm going to be like, you know, finishing at midnight or finishing at 2 in the morning, I don't really want to go down and microwave dinner at 2 in the morning. So once I'm on the night shift, I will use my lunch for actually eating. Hey, Bo Rock. I don't even remember what we were talking about last night, Bo Rock. Anyways, yeah. Once I start on night on the late shift, then at that point I will like start. I will use my lunch for actually eating lunch. I won't really need the nap as much. You know, when I'm only starting my shift at 5:30, you know, and I'm sleeping in until like 5 in the evening. Uh, the shift is going to be 5:30 p.m. to 2 a.m. Which does about no, they don't really seem to. Honestly, they don't really seem to even notice me. Like it seems like they don't really hear me. So organ failure. I mean, he died of being 102. Like I remember seeing a comedian talking once about how like when you're a certain age, no matter what you die of, you died of old age. Even if you get hit by a car. If you'd been younger, you would have avoided the car. Hey, Travanda. Back in hospital? Oh, that's shitty, Travanda. So yeah, Al Jaffe died of being a centenarian. Like there's just yeah. Hey Frida. Whatever the actual cause was, it was because he's 100 years old. Young, long and healthy life. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean absolutely very much respected in the among cartoonists. Definitely very much a respected figure. Um, did he win any awards or anything? I would hope he would have gotten at least something. Yeah, Reuben Award in 2008, National Cartoonist Society Advertising and Illustration Award, Special Features Award, Humor Comic Book Award, Will Eisner Hall of Fame. So yeah, I mean, like he was work at a care home, and I've seen people younger than him in much rougher shape. Yeah, yeah, I mean it happens. And like I said, I mean he was much beloved. Artists and comedians alike loved him. Because I mean, like you know, does crying burn calories? I mean, probably at least a few. Where is Jenna? Abandoned me. Jenna has abandoned me. So yeah, his death is a shame, but it's a life worth celebrating. Earlier it said something rude. I mean, depending on what it was, it's entirely possible that he would have found it funny. You know, like, it's again, he's a comedian. Like he was a funny person. Yeah. Depending on exactly what it was that it said, it's entirely possible that he would have laughed. Like I'd have to like what did it say? Like what did it previously say that he died from? Sure, it's not colleague that wrote. What was it that it said? Like what did it say was the cause of death? Female tears have pheromones that reduce male aggression. Left when the Queen Elizabeth passed away. Queen Elizabeth contributed less to the world than Al Jaffee. I mean, you can just say what it is, Juicer. Frosty? I mean, the place never got in contact with me, so. I mean, frankly, Travonda, hard to say. I mean, Chantal and I don't feel like Chantal and I have been like actively malicious, like actively damaged the world, you know? I'm just saying, like, yeah, we don't have, we don't have, like, I don't have a collection of stolen treasures from other countries. Yeah. I was never involved oppressing um, oppressing another country, right? You know, pretty sure Chantel doesn't. Pretty sure Chantel didn't have the Kali Noor diamond in her suitcase when she moved to Kuwait. Right? Bring him in the closet. I'm just saying. She had the CPAP. Right, which is not another country's treasure. Right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, we may not have contributed. We may not have contributed much to the world, but we also haven't advanced the cause of colonialism. We haven't actively engaged in colonialism. So you gotta. I'm just saying. Is all I'm saying. Did Queen Elizabeth ever drive after a gummy? Nah, she would have. She would have had one of her servants do it for her because she has servants. Can we listen to Waterfowl ASMR? Just, I guess, just wait until I have to go pee. Did Queen Elizabeth ever drink gravy? Yes, but she put it. She put out her pinky when she did. She held out her pinky when she did. Baby blood. I mean, that's the baby blood. That's just that's fine. Thanks, TN. TM. Thanks, TM. Fuck the queen. I know. Um, when she was young? Oh, yeah. She was pretty smashable when she was young. Gonna sleep with my makeup on today. Too tired? Fair. Good reason not to wear makeup. Can't sleep with your makeup on if you don't have makeup. Beet red? I don't think so. I suppose it is pretty red. Whatever. You would smash? Young Queen Elizabeth, yes. 20-something Queen Elizabeth? You ever look at those old photos of her? What was the Queen's job during World War II? Didn't she work as a mechanic? Is that a reference to? Al Jaffee, cartoonist for Mad Magazine, died. Yeah, didn't she work in like a motor pool or something like that? She worked as like a forcing to a life she never wanted. Yeah, but I mean that life was being the actual fucking queen. Kings and queens overrated. Yep, I'd love to have the title of emperor. I mean, technically, you could just like call yourself emperor. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Curlers in my hair? No. Queen never had a driver's license. I mean, neither is my brother. So that's a whatever thing. She could have abdicated. Yep. That's on Prince Andrew. Yeah, he is Exhibit A on why the monarchy should be abolished. The emperor needs territories to control. That's generations. Not sure what you mean. I mean, there's Star Trek Generations, the movie. I'm feeling like guts rumbling as I eat. Oof. Did he? No. No, I mean, Prince Andrew is still around. Like, that pedophile is still fucking around, you know? And still being protected by his family. What did I do today? I worked, Frida. He's canceled. Yeah, he's canceled, which means that he's still living well from government funding. Okay, I'm actually not entirely sure what that's supposed to be. Genuinely no idea. I gotta blow my nose. Give me a second. Coat belt. Why can't we live without perverted stuff? I mean, I don't know. There's some of that perverted stuff is pretty great, right? You know, some of that perverted stuff makes life more fun for a lot of people. Continue drinking the murky water. I will. I mean, not right. I won't be drinking it right now because I've got this Sprite that I picked up from the store. But, you know. No, Jordan, I'm not upset with you. Commercials on YouTube for PDX exercise. I have not seen those, Jordan. Nice to hear, Jordan. Do I fart a lot? I mean, not a lot. I don't think I fart very all that much. I am not on Instagram. I don't really see much reason to be on Instagram. You fart a lot, Frida? Good times, good times. I mean, I'd rather not be working, but I mean, seems fine so far. If I gotta work, this place seems as fine as any. Farty all the time. Fart. Go ahead, Juicer. Recta King Ass Ripper. I don't even know who that is. But I think probably. But I think not. I don't do reactions. Would I work for free? Oh, hell no. No, I would absolutely not work for free. That's weird, Travanda, but thanks. Yeah, we can see emojis, Juicer. I mean, not right now, but how does one cope with not having normal parents? I mean, I feel like, you know, you live the life you've got. You know, a lot of people don't really realize if their parents are weird. Because that's just the life they grew up in. You know? What would you say you hate the most? Hey, Lady Di. What would you say you hate the most? Your dad for getting in the way of my time with your mom. I'm sorry. That one was bad. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I hate. I don't know. I hate. I hate lots of things. It's terrible things to say. I know, Travanda. I apologize for it. You know who tells that kind of joke? People with a shitty sense of humor, Juicer. I don't know, I just like. I hate mushrooms. I hate bugs. So I don't know. I don't honestly. I don't really like focusing that much on things that I hate. I mean, it's true. I don't. It's just. I mean, it's things that people bring up a lot. Like people regularly bring up things that piss me off. People who ruin things and are slow and get in the way of others. Exactly, Samsara. People are always trying to make me talk about the stuff that I hate. Like I would freaking love to talk about, you know, X-Men or Star Trek. You know, I would love to talk about Star Trek for 2 straight hours. Hey, Icky. Outside people. Indeed. Or like, you know, I just finished. I read this on the weekend. I'd love to talk about graphic novels. Yeah. Anybody ever else read The Witch Boy or anything else by Molly Knox Ostertag? Anybody read what's it? The Strong Female Protagonist. Anyone else read Strong Female Protagonist? That webcomic? Great webcomic. What is it about? It's about a boy who wants to be a witch. I'll try to get a review of it up. Maybe this week, maybe next week. We'll see. But everyone in Astor's family is born with magic. Boys grow up to be shapeshifters, girls into witches. No exceptions. Brief history of time. That's way over my head. Why does he want to be a witch? So yeah, everyone in his family is magic. Boys grow up to be shapeshifters. Girls grow up to be witches. Astor isn't very good at can't get the hang of shapeshifting. Isn't able to shapeshift, but he does have a penchant for magic, so he wants to be a witch. So I mean, it's basically just like it is essentially a story about rejecting gender roles. You could shapeshift to a witch. Yeah, I mean, it's a book, it's a comic about a rejection of gender roles, and let people be who they are. Let people do whatever they want to do. Let people be themselves. You have an opinion on producing media for controversial topics? I really want to read Dahmer. Um, I think that it's complicated. I think that when you're doing something where the victims are still alive, where some of the victims or some of the families of the victims are still alive, because I mean, like, do you reject gender roles? Yeah, gender roles are bullshit. What are your thoughts on men, women, and sleep with married people? I mean, it's suboptimal, but hey, JT, but whatever. Hey, Polly, I'm not on about Glee. Hey, Aquamarine. did this back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, we just didn't act like a token. Yeah, so like it's one of those things where exactly kill face. Like the victims of Dahmer's or the families of Dahmer's victims are still alive. And it's something that still kind of fucks them up a little bit. And having their pain sensationalized sucks. That's on Kid Rock. I think he needs to change his name. I know that like whenever you've got like a whenever you've got your brand, it's hard to change that. I mean, you're gonna risk losing people. Hey, Josie, you're gonna risk people who aren't aware of you changing your brand and shit like that. But he's just too old to be Kid Rock. He can't be Kid Rock anymore. When he was in his 20s, sure, fine. Getting into his 30s, yeah, whatever. 40s, I don't know, dude. You're getting a bit old to be Kid. 52, you are officially way too fucking old to have Kid in your name, in your stage name. Like, he is way too old to have Kid as part of his stage name. And like, this is setting aside any issues I have with his politics. Whatever. Geriatric Rock, he close. Another decade, and he is Senior Rock. He is a decade away from being Senior Rock. So he needs to rebrand. Or at least, like, I think that he should rebrand. I understand why he doesn't. I just think that it's. I just think that it's silly. So does Paris Hilton. I mean, why would Paris Hilton need to rebrand? Her name has nothing to do with her age. New Kids on the Block never changed their name. I mean, I don't know. Except even they often go by NKOB. Like, even those usually shorten it to NKOTB. Yeah? People mailed horror comics to a mother of the victim to sign. Can you believe that? Anyway, we made up stuff to make it more entertaining and tried to make you sympathize a bit. Yeah. Backstreet Boys. Time, time to leave. That's hot in the early 2000s. Yeah. She's got so much more substantial stuff going on that no one knows about. Well, that's because It's because nobody really cares about her anymore. What would my drag name be if I had to choose? I don't know. Let somebody else. Hey, Blumpy. Let somebody else come up with my drag name. Seymour Wiener. Priscilla. Paris is legendary. True fans know. I have heard that she's actually surprisingly smart. Like, I have heard that she's actually smart and like very clever. Latin Americans canceling Bud Light. They're doing it for stupid reasons, and half of them are just buying another Anheuser-Busch beer. You know, like half of the people who are like, I'm not, I'm not going to buy Bud Light anymore, are just going to move on to another beer that is also owned by Anheuser-Busch because nobody ever really thinks about just how few companies actually exist. You know, there's like three actual beer companies. Corona got canceled because, yeah, that was stupid. that was a stupid thing. Heineken is not owned by Anheuser Busch. Bud Light is this exactly Killface, and like I am happy for fewer Americans to buy Bud Light because Bud Light is fucking garbage. Paris Hilton should be your drag name. I mean, just about Juicer. Like, there's very like they're all owned by a couple of parent companies. You know, there's a handful of parent companies that own all the different beer brands out there. Bud Light is worse than HIV. Yes, I did try a Bud Light once. I did try a sip of Bud Light. A sip. All I could stand was that one sip of it. And I could not understand how Americans drink that shit. It's the Canadian it's the joke Canadian style. Canadians love that, like one of the one of the favorite jokes of Canadians. Uh, why is American beer like sex in a kayak? Because it's fucking close to water, right? Yeah. Getting drunk stream? No, no, I don't like. I don't like drinking. I don't like alcohol. I don't like the effects. So can't actually cancel huge companies like that. It's so much hard. It's so hard. You guys have Labatt and I'm turn to talk. Still better than Bud Light. You know, Labatt's, it's genuinely not a great beer. And I mean, even up in Canada, I think shit. Like half the people who drink Labatt admit that it's not a great beer. It's just the beer they drink. Um, Molson is a little bit more respected. Yeah, to drink beer, what is my choice? I mean, back when I did drink beer, I preferred Molson. Stella's the best beer in Canada. Or Alexander Keith's. I think I had Alexander Keith's once in a while. Never had a Stella. Um, I know my brother really likes Keith's. I'm just curious about something. I'm curious what all these companies were named for. Okay. I just had this weird random thought, like, hold on, are all our beers named after hockey players, or? But no. Natty Light, not drinker. As far as I know, he's doing okay. Those are my book. He is 4 years older than I am. When American conservatives boycott things because they always want to destroy things they already given the company money for. That is definitely a thing. Like, I mean, that's going back decades. Like, that's always been a thing. The performative nature of, because like they don't just want to boycott, they want to make a big show of how much they don't like this thing. So yeah, they'll like buy up all the stock of something just to destroy it, while the company is just like, oh, you still bought our shit. Mondays off? No, I do not have Mondays off. Okay, good night, Killface. But I mean, that's like for a long time. Like when Republicans got pissed off at when Republicans got I still remember because yeah, I was a teenager at the time. The Republicans got super pissed off at the Dixie Chicks. Oh, good night, Paolo. And like they bought up a bunch of Dixie Chicks CDs and uh, burned them. And like the Dixie Chicks were still making the record sales. You know, they're like, sure, buy our CDs, burn our CDs. You still bought them. When do you think the boycott will last? Not long at all. It'll last until the next shiny object takes their attention. I never enjoyed the Dixie Chicks because I've never been into country. But yeah, like their boycotts never last because ultimately they don't really care that much. Never heard of them? Child, give 3 months. Oh, not even that long. Won't even last that long. They did. They absolutely suffered. Their career did take a hit. And soon they'll start buying the things again. Exactly. Like they'll just forget why they'll completely forget that they were even supposed to be boycotting Bud Light. You know, they still watch the NFL. They still go to Starbucks. They still watch Disney shit. Revenue comes from tourism, touring. Yeah, yeah. I do know that most musicians make like pennies to the dollar, if that, from record sales. It's what time over? It's 9 to 5:30 for my train. Um, most musicians okay, probably. Do you have percussion work? No. So it's complicated. I mean, it's the money. Like signing absolutely helps them get more exposure. It absolutely gets them a bigger audience. It's just it depends. For some artists, it's absolutely worthwhile to sign a record deal. For some, it is not. For some, they will absolutely make more money independents than they would ever make as part of a label. And especially now, the internet has made a huge impact for that. No shitty calls. Because it's never been easier to find an audience. And if you can get 1,000 people who are all willing to spend $20, we're all willing to spend $20 every few months on new album, new t-shirt, ticket to your show, whatever. A small but dedicated audience is worth more than a large but passive audience. No, Zach, not yet. But I haven't actually been taking calls yet. I've been doing emails, and we've been doing some live chats. So it's sort of a different vibe from on the phone. So it's and the nature of the company that I'm doing the customer service for, I suspect there will probably not be too much in the way of angry stuff to deal with. Any emails that are sexual? No. It's not a phone company, but I don't really want to give details. Because truth is, the internet is fucking insane. Take some gravel and lay down, Frida. Yeah, there's enough just utterly fucking ridiculous people who would probably, like, if they found out who I work for, would probably, like, did you know this person? Did you know he said this? Did you know that? Did you know? You may not want to have this person working for you because of this. You may not want to have them working for you because blah, 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 blah. Stupid and shitty, but absolutely there'd be people who would be trying to get me fired. Not a single doubt in my mind that if people found out where I'm working, there would be people trying to get me fired. No crab legs. Yeah, reaction channels and some of the Kiwi Farms people, and just the shitty ass trolls. Yes, we can see emojis floating up, Juicer. Probably couldn't hurt J-Dot. Unless you're praying for her to be taken up to heaven. Or if you're praying for her to be sent to hell, that would probably hurt. RB SpongeBob edit? No. Sounds windy out there. Sounds like it's fucking windy. An Easter Monday vibe, yep. Internet is the single best and worst thing at the same time. Indeed it is, team. Indeed it is. I know you don't, J-Dot. You're sweet. You wouldn't pray for someone to suffer. You wouldn't pray for someone to suffer unless they really deserved it. Like Chad. Fucking Chad. Actually, no, I think Chads are supposed to be good now. Kevin. We'll do Kevin as the Chad. Well, I'm not sure. Hey, Laura. Chads are good. Chads are good now, though. I think. Or like sometimes. Kind of gross me out. Oh, sorry, J Dot. You know, Chads are supposed to be like alpha guys and like alpha men type of thing. Ultimate Chad, yeah. I don't know. I feel like Kevin is a good name for a hateable guy. I mean, Chad was always a great name for hateable dudes. No, I am very much not a Chad. Chad's also kind of trash. I vary. Sometimes they're like the ultimate, and sometimes they're trash. Jake. Jake from State Farm. I kind of like Kevin as like the. Actually, I kind of like Kevin as the guy everybody hates, like kind of undeservedly. Jake from State Farm can get it. I did go to high school with a Chad who was kind of douchey. Never met a bad Kevin. Right, but I mean, like, it's maybe it's just because I think of Kevin McDonald as like his characters were always like, you know, we're always like the losers. Keith's are bad. Kyle. I do not use Nextdoor. What about Kevin McAllister? Yeah, he was a sociopath. Bradford. Brad is Brad can go either way. Bradford just feels kind of douchey. I have no idea, Lisa. Like I said, I knew him in high school. Hey, Fatal. All I ever see in Next Door app is people complaining about poor service or minor inconvenience. Yep. That seems to be what Next Door is for. Never met a Chad that wasn't a douche. I know. Like I feel like Chad. Like I do feel like Chad was like the ultimate douche name, but then like memes started being like the Virgin whatever versus the Chad whatever. Where's MG? I mean, she's been working. That's Chaz Anunnaki. Chaz Bono. I saw a man post a picture of what looks like himself, asking, "Who is this man? He came by this morning." I dated a Brad, didn't last long, had too much debt. I prefer backdoor to next door. Of course, I did not block Dandy. Yeah, Chaz Bono does seem to be like a really nice guy. He does seem to be a cool guy. Where's Dandy? I mean, he's got a life, I'm pretty sure. Brad has the same letters as Drab. Brad strikes me as a name that can be either like douche jock or like this douchey jock or this dweebish loser. I feel like Brad can go either way for that. Where's Habibi? Was Habibi here? I don't remember if Habibi was here earlier tonight. I think because I think of like Brad makes me think of like Brad from Rocky Horror, who was dweebish, this dweeby little nerd. Brad is a hot Australian. Yeah, he can be, but he can also be Brad from Rocky Horror. Where's Combrick? I mean, I guess probably. I knew one Brad. He was cheating on his wife. He sucked. Not sure if I've ever known a Brad. Where's Sofa King? I mean, Plain Cheeseburger was here. Sofa King, I haven't seen him forever, and Lambo's only slightly less than forever. So yeah, Sofa and Lambo don't really don't come around very often. Haven't been around for a while. Hey Elizabeth, Plain Cheeseburger still drops by, and did stop by earlier. I just kind of assume that a lot of these people are like getting their own, like have their own shit going on in their own lives. Rage just give them up. More likely, the fact that I don't rage very often. Yellow Jackets, yeah. Brad should have married a swinger. No crab legs. Where's Camp? I know of the show. I've seen it mentioned on Twitter here and there, but due for a good rage. But I'd really rather not. Rare tinnitus appears. Doesn't sound fun. Yeah, I'm sure I'll do it. No, I've never been into drag. Drag's just never appealed to me. Lots of people not on here tonight. Yeah, I've had a few people that don't really seem to drop by as much as they used to. A lot of people vanish when people are doing well. I guess so. There's nice people are coming out of the woodwork. I mean, that might be factoring in as well. Actually, have I figured out why what? Makeup stream. Cast a fart spell. Hey, alien tourist. Hope people are not dropping by. I don't know. Like I said, I just assume that they've got shit going on. I like to pretend my brain vacuum is compromised, air is leaking out, and that makes a beeping noise. Okay, at the moment, I don't think I'm particularly. I don't think I'm either. Much of either. I am tired. Hey, Springale. How's work? Yeah. Don't do anything but sit there. Yeah, probably. When's clothing shopping stream? I'm thinking not yet. Go for an hour walk after work. I mean, I went to the grocery store today. Wasn't an hour, but I did walk to the grocery store today. And now I won't go for a walk again until the weekend. No, I have not gone in the hot tub yet. I'm going to be nice this week? Why am I going to be nice this week? I'll vlog my grocery. I mean, I don't really get enough stuff to make it worthwhile. Why do you refuse to use? Because I don't care about it. Hot tubs aren't something that appeals to me. Oh, it's going to be nice outside. Yeah, apparently. Indeed, Cam. Al Jaffee, the cartoonist for Mad Magazine. Before you ask. Don't like comfort and warmth? I don't like being naked. I don't like being naked in water. Supposed to walk until you didn't feel the energy anymore. I'm not shit. I never have energy. I never feel energy. I never feel any energy. No, MK. Toes weird me out. Toes gross me out. Indeed, Cam. Yeah, he had a long life. He had a long, good life. He was much celebrated. So, yeah. a shame, but actually, I should have realized that you would know who Al Jaffee is. You do know comics. I forget that. Oh, good night, Juicer. I sometimes forget that that you are a person who does know about comics. So no crap, it's my laptop. I am tired, so I think I'm actually going to call it an evening. I will probably be on tomorrow. And good evening. So sorry, Crystal. So, good night, everybody. Trivia? Yeah, maybe. See how I feel tomorrow, Crab Legs, but maybe. Good night, everybody.